Righto. Yeah, I'm gonna do a wheel review today. So today I have the Blood Orange Drift Series wheels. This is the Nightfall edition, the blue ones in 81A. I have skated these a couple of times, but today I'm gonna just do a full one-day skate of them and then do a just wheel review. Yeah, so these are reasonably new wheels from Blood Orange. They're part of the Drift Series, which are their wheels that are supposed to compete with the modern take on freeride wheels, which are durable and very slidey. Not really my kind of style of wheel. I don't know why I picked the 81A, which are the hardest and probably the slidiest wheels, but I did, so that's gonna be fun. It is reasonably cold out today, so I'm hoping that kind of balances things out. But yeah, I'll chuck some specs at you. So from Blood Orange, it says the Drift Series were designed to help riders take their slides to the next level, offering unmatched predictability, smoothness, and an in-the-pavement feel without compromising lifespan. So the 70mm 81A, they have 7mm of offset and a 35mm contact patch. So basically they're supposed to try and be like snakes. They're trying to be snakes basically. So we're gonna skate them today, see what they're like. I'll come back and give my thoughts and opinion and try and be objective about them. I kind of know going into it they're not the wheels that I like to ride because, like it said, they're durable and slidey, and that's not really what I go for. But I thought, you know what, I'll try them, do a review, and we'll see how they go. Back in the boot with the Blood Orange wheels. Yeah, just had a bit of a short session today. Just figured do a mini review. So yeah, I'll just go over sort of like how the wheel performed first, then like my sort of personal opinion of it, and then recommendations of who might like the wheel. But yeah, starting with sort of more the objective side of things, they are a very slidey wheel. I found that I had to actually adjust like mentally and for my like technique to ride them nicely, I guess you could say. Because they are quite a slidey wheel, you really need to get more on top of them, and this makes them sort of feel less wishy-washy. My first couple of runs, I noticed that like in the middle of slides the board sort of wanted to get away from me, and so I had to correct that by propping myself up sort of taller, and that puts a little bit more pressure on the lips of the wheels to just kind of makes them a little bit less slidey. Like it kind of gives you a bit more control. But I did find the edge grip really, really nice. So they kind of have a snappy release and hookup with a quite slidey slide. And I think the narrowness probably contributes to that. So you're kind of an interesting, like reasonably snappy release, reasonably snappy hookup with quite a slidey slide. But you do have to like factor in that how slidey they are in the middle of the slide. Being 81A and the type of formula they are, they're also reasonably hard rolling. So you do feel the vibrations and things like that reasonably a lot. However, even with like feeling the vibrations and being a harder wheel, they do have a pretty decent roll speed. The hill I'm skating today isn't overly steep or fast, but I didn't find myself sort of dragging or lagging. I know like the regular Blood Orange Liam Morgan series wheels quite often can kind of feel sluggish and slow. These don't really have that problem. They're reasonably quick wheel, not crazy fast, but reasonably quick. Durability, I I can't even really tell if these have worn. This is my third time skating them, and they've like barely worn down at all. And everything I've heard about them from other people is that they do last quite a while. These didn't thane for me today. This road doesn't thane a lot, and it is pretty cold out. I've seen videos of people skating these, the drifts in general, but specifically these, leaving blue thane lines. So they do thane on certain pavements, probably in a warmer time of year, but even then they're still quite a durable wheel. I guess, like I said at the top of the video, it's Blood Orange attempt at providing a wheel similar to Snake's. So to compare them to Snake's, I think they probably roll slower, feel a lot harder, and aren't quite as slidey. I think they were less slidey, but also less smooth at the same time, if that kind of makes sense. So I think a Snake has a smoother but slipperier slide, and I think these have a bit of a snappier edge grip. Yeah, just very similar in feel from my opinion. I haven't ridden either wheels a lot, but from what I have ridden, that sort of be the compare and contrast. And these are slower than Snake's. The Snake is a fast rolling wheel. I guess for what it's worth, my little personal touch is I didn't really enjoy these wheels. These aren't the type of wheel that I choose to ride typically. Having such a slidey slide, just I don't feel in control. You know, this isn't the type of wheel that I'd want to take fast into an open road situation. The lower you get to the board, the grippier they are. So like the hands down slides, they had decent snappiness and control, but just I don't know, I can't personally feel confident on these without completely changing my technique to, like I was saying earlier, standing over the wheels, which is just not something I enjoy. So these aren't the wheels for me, but they could be the wheels for you. People who these could be the wheels for, my recommendations. If you're learning, if you're just getting into skating, these are going to be super awesome. They're durable, they're not going to wear down fast. You know, a lot of people getting into skating might be younger, not have as much money yet, still in school or whatever. This is the kind of wheel you can buy one set and ride them for ages. They're going to last you a long time. They're not going to flat spot as easily because of that durability. And because they do slide so easily, it's going to be helpful for learning. You know, when you're trying to figure things out, it's actually easier to have a slipperier wheel than it is to have a grippier wheel. So any kind of beginner who's looking at these and thinking about it, I would strongly recommend these for that. If you like Snakes and you're looking to change it up a little bit, you'll probably enjoy these because they are similar, from what I can tell, feeling wheel. They thane in the summertime as well, so that's kind of cool. And yeah, overall, like, they're not a bad wheel. I just don't like that style of wheel. And yeah, so if you're a beginner, they'll be awesome. If you like Snakes, you probably just ride Snakes. If you're willing to try new wheels and you like slidey wheels, give them a go. But these were the Blood Orange Drift Series, the Midnight ones. Yeah, not bad.